Hi everyone. I hope you've been enjoying this month's exploration into yourself. This is the energy update series, if you like, for the whole of January 2020. We started off with, 15-20 minutes about messages from Gaia, and she's asked us to focus on 4 main qualities of the human psyche. And it's been really interesting doing this because the week after we just focused on the first one, which was clarity. Last week we focused on respect, which was the second one. The third one today is about love, and in particular self-care. And the fourth one next week is about unity. So those are the 4. And they're a theme, if you like, that work together in harmony, that are there from Gaia's point of view to assist you to a place of ease and joy as much as she possibly can help. And really it's the sort of thing that she's actually doing herself, for herself, with herself. And I always find it's much easier if we align with those large energies. It makes it much easier to have that entrainment with the heartbeat of the earth, and therefore easier for us in general. So what's been really interesting is I'm getting quite a lot of feedback from people's experiences of actually applying these practical techniques, because it's one thing, isn't it, just to kind of know what the words are and to sort of have that flippant response to it. And it's that flippancy I really want to attend to with regards to self-love and self-care today. So we're digging for more meaning. I'm running monthly gatherings, courses at the moment called Mystical Matters. And the whole reason why I put those together was there's a deep outcry there needed for people to come together as a soul family. We've called it soul family for a long time now. For anyone out there who's finding me here, your soul family. And soul family, it's that belonging to a tribe, really. It's a belonging to something. We're usually on a search for something, and then we find a place that we belong. It might be for a nanosecond, for one YouTube video, for 3 minutes, or for the rest of our lives and anything in between. And that drive to belong is usually accompanied by many questions of self. It's self-enquiry. And this year we're going to be practicing the art of diving deep, of actually free diving into ourselves. And so we've basically come together with clarity, getting really crystal clear by attuning with all of ourselves, and the how-to of that has been dealt with a few weeks ago. Then we've run that past, that answer past the deep respect, our qualities of our own way of respecting ourselves. And now we're going to ask ourselves, on top of that, does this authentically meet with my heart's need for love? And it's quite an interesting question, this one. I'm finding that as each week, we've had a whole week, if you like, to practice the getting clear. We've had a whole week of practicing asking about our respect. And certainly for me doing that, as I mentioned last week, it's kind of like it's thrown up my moral code and highlighted, put the torchlight onto the qualities that I feel are quite important for me. And all of this seems to be, and we didn't intend this at the beginning, but what it's revealing is it's becoming a beautiful art form of showing us this month. I'm sure by the culmination next week, it's all about showing us the art form, the beautiful picture that you present, the sound, your own song that you vibrate at in this universe. I'm a firm believer that we all have a soul signature, an individual soul signature, and we've got something that we can bring to this planet that is absolutely unique and only ours. And that by turning up to that table of wellness for everybody, of harmony, You know, we're very much in tune with others' soul signatures, other instruments, if you like, instruments of light, by taking care of our own instrument, making sure it's as clear and in tune as possible, then we attract more of the same from the universe, which is just amazing. So this week it's all about love, and it's particularly about self-care. Now, as always, when I'm doing these YouTube videos, because my mind is on it for a while, I start to get information from my friends, from my life, from my clients, and self-care is always a bit of an issue, generally anyway, and most people I know say that they can do more of it. And wherever you're at with that, it's absolutely perfect. Wherever you are right now is perfect for you. If you want it to be a different outcome, then start with the small changes. Small changes are really, really good because everybody can do a small change and feel good about that small change, and then we can actually make it grow from there. And self-care is all about you and allowing you to go into a place usually of softness, a place of stillness, a place of gentleness and of kindness, and asking from that place what it is you need. So if you just take a moment with me to take a few deep breaths and say, I am kind, or I am kindness, I am gentle, I am gentleness, I am still, I am stillness, and I am love, and I am loving. And you might start to feel that your shoulders are dropping close to the floor, and your body feels as if you're more aware of all of it now rather than some of it. That all aspects of my soul come back to me now, in this moment, at this time. So we become more in the now, not the past, not the future, but the present, the gift of now. So this is about self-care. And if you take a moment and think, what is it you do to care for yourself? Is there anything in there that you care for yourself? And if you haven't started that awareness, then it may be an option for you to consider popping it in now. And if you do a little bit here and there, maybe it's time to consider having a daily practice. You know, self-care can just be breathing deeply for a little while. It can be meditation. It can be so many things. Reading a book, going for a walk, going out on the town. It can be just so many different things. And maybe it just needs swapping and changing now and again too, to keep it all fresh. But the idea that Gaia is talking about bringing this love in for our questions is quite interesting. So if we take it that we've been asked this same question that we've been working with this month, we've been asked to go to the ABC event, whatever that is. And we've connected deeply with the earth and with our own higher self, and we've spoken from our authentic heart, and we've got a very clear, laser clear answer of yes or no to that question. Then we've run that by, let's say it's a yes, and we are attending the event and we are running it by our respect, our self-respect. Does it fit with the quality of the human being that I know myself to be? Once that's a yes, then we ask this question. Is it in my optimal loving self of self-care to attend this event? Am I loving myself? Am I caring for myself? Is it worthy of me to attend? So if you like, it's another layer. It's an increased layer of authentic questioning to find out if this is the right thing for us to do. And many of us get intuitive hits, don't we, about this is right, that's wrong, there's something off with that, something very right about that, and we just go with that and we act on that. That's worked exceptionally well, but the paradigm's changing on Earth now, and there is an offer now of deepening our practice of contentment, deepening our practice of joy, deepening our practice of living the full potential of human nature. And so I think what Gaia has given here is an amazing gift of depth and an inquiry that throws up all sorts of really, really interesting things for you, about you. So that's the question, guys. Is it loving for me to attend this? Is it worthy of me? Is it caring of me, for me, to go to this event? So if you might have 2 yeses and a no, you might have 3 no's now, you might have 3 yeses. It's about the sense of inquiry that's really important. Your mind will always come up once the intuitive answer has been given. Initially, if this is a beginning place for you, your mind always comes up with yeah but, and will start to sort of, if you like, it sort of muddies the water a little bit. But all it's doing, it's just the shadow side, and it's just coming up to say, are you sure? If we've gone through this process that Gaia's giving us this year, then we are sure. So the less mind chatter comes up to check that we know what we're doing. So do you know what? That in itself, I think, is an amazing New Year gift. Okay, so good luck with your practice of getting clear about your lives. Good luck with your practice of self-respect, and good luck with your practice now of self-loving, self-caring, self-worthiness, self-awareness. Love you loads, soul to soul. See you next week for Unity. Bye.